Credit Cleanse. Change your life and build your credit up. Credit Cleanse. Time to live your life the way that you really want. Credit Cleanse. There ain't nothing you can't do. Make it happen. We got a passion on seeing all your dreams come true. Hey, people said that she wouldn't. On a business, nah, she couldn't. Entrepreneur, doing it all. And still a mother, she really a boss. Thankful to God, they cannot stop the blessings. She really knows what her worth is. Building up generational wealth. Breaking all generational curses.
Hey, I'm back. Woo. I was literally outside with the kiddos. So, excuse the roughness, all right? Hey. Hey, everybody. All right, if you are on here, are you tuned in? Please go ahead, take the time to share, tag, get people in here that need this information. Get them in here. All right, do not keep this sauce to yourself. All right, one thing about it, make sure tag three of your friends. Get them in here. Y'all need to level up together. Not one person, but all three of y'all, okay? And if you are on here, go ahead. Let your girl know you in here. Say hey, say something. Hey, DT. Hey, Ebony. All right, and I'm going to tell y'all on IG. So when it comes to YouTube and when it comes to Facebook, I'll be sharing my screen. So if you actually want to see the screen, you might want to come get on the YouTube channel. That's Credit Cleanse, credit with a K, cleanse with the K. Or you might want to step onto Facebook on the Credit Cleanse page, okay? Just in case y'all want to see the screen. If you're not worried about seeing the screen, then hey, it's okay. Stay on IG. Hey, Get Petals. Hey, Bougie Besties. Hey, Wealth Builder. Hey, everybody. Hey, sisters. How y'all doing? Hey, Sandra. All right. Like I said, I'm going to give it a couple of more seconds just to give people time to get on. So if you haven't already, please make sure you share. Tag. Get the people in here. Guys, if one of y'all are in the Credit Cleanse Elite group, can you please share it to Credit Cleanse Elite? Please and thank you. And if you're in the 30-day challenge group, please share it to that group as well. Please and thank you. And let's see what it'll do for me. How's everybody doing today? Y'all silent. We got to build them profiles. Like I said, I want to make sure that y'all 10x these pre-approvals, okay? That's one thing I want to make sure. If you are getting limits of 5,000, well, less than 5,000, then you need to be in here, okay, when it comes to getting credit limits. All right, and I'm also going to share. Hold on real quick. I can't be telling y'all to share if I don't share. So take the time to do the same thing. I don't know why my page always doesn't do public. But we're going to make that public. Tag, share, get the people in here. Let them know I am in here. Go to Credit Cleanse page real quick. Thank y'all for everybody that shared and tagged another person to get them in here. And I hope y'all got y'all pens and paper ready. On this one, I am only keeping up to midnight, if that. Okay. Because I really am about to give y'all some gems so we can start building. And like I said, every day this week I'm coming on. We're going to get them limits increased so we can get out there and do whatever it is that we're trying to do. Whether it be you trying to learn how to get free hotel stays and go take trips for the free 99, get past the TSA cleared and all of the checks and clear at the airport and be in the secret lounges. If you're trying to just learn how to pay your everyday bills and multiply that, make money on the back end just for paying your electricity. All of that sauce is what I'm giving, okay? This is all going to help y'all get out here and get to winning. All right. I know probably not all of y'all want to have a stack like this. And this is only some because some is in my wallet already. I know not everybody wants this, okay? But get enough so you can get out here and live the life that you truly dream about, okay? It's possible, even with a regular 9 to 5. And I'm just sharing to one more thing, and then I'm going to get started. All right. And like I said, please share the groups, share everywhere. Let them know that your girl is in here. All right. Y'all ready to get started? Hey, Willie, thank you for tuning back in. Thank y'all for tagging other people and getting them in here. How do you keep track of payment with all those cards? I will come back to that at the end. It is a method to my madness. All right. So, for those of you that don't know me, I am your girl, Kyra. I am the CEO of Credit Cleanse, an award winning credit counseling service out here in these credit streets. Your girl is out here doing the dang thing. I'm a mother, first and foremost, but I'm also a serial entrepreneur, as well as I am a business strategist, a business coach, a credit educator, financial literacy expert. Guys, doing all my credentials tonight. Y'all know I don't never do that. And I'm also an author in these streets. Okay. So if you are trying to get into a home and you want to know the ins and outs of home ownership with no fluff and learn how to cleanse your own credit, my book is on Amazon. It's called Stop Paying Your Mortgage and Stop Paying Their Mortgage and Start Paying Your Own. I know that's a long title. All you have to do is simply type in Credit Cleanse. That's credit with a K, cleanse with a K, and this book will pull up. So if home ownership is gold, guys, this is it right here. Your girl has been featured in numerous media outlets out there. I've been on the news. I have been in magazines, including Text Appeal, Digital Journal. I also have been featured in Google, Yahoo Finance. Whew, it goes on and on and on. And then also, like I said, my credentials to say why I'm able to do what I do is one thing about it. I have been able to help over 2,000 people. Yes, as of today. Let me make sure because my daughter will come up in here. But over 2,000. I'm happy about this. People actually improve their credit so they can get into a home, get higher credit limits, as well as get new vehicles and just truly change their life on how they living. Okay. I've also been able to help over 150 entrepreneurs get their business to 6 figures using simply OPM, none of their own money. Okay. OPM, other people's money. And I've had the pleasure of now helping 3, I believe, I'll double check, but 3 people actually hit 7 figures. And your girl just had her first 6-figure month in November 2022. So Your girl is out here doing the dang thing. My members are out here doing the dang thing. So now I want to make sure everybody get on here and have a chance to do the dang thing. Okay. If y'all are ready to get started, go ahead and put a 1 in the chat. 11111. Let me know that my audio is good and y'all are ready to get this sauce. 11111. And if you were here tuned in yesterday, go ahead and put that number 2. So 111, y'all ready to get started, but go ahead and put a number 2 if you was with us yesterday. 111 222 111 222. All right. I see them coming in. One thing about me is I love for y'all to be actively engaged. I don't know if y'all notice, but the more actively engaged y'all are, the more sauce, the more gems I give y'all. Of course, if there's no engagement whatsoever, y'all know what I do? I shut this bad boy off because at the end of the day, your girl out here doing the dang thing. Her members are out here doing the dang thing, but it wouldn't be right if I said to myself that I wanted to put my whole entire community on a different level if I didn't come out here and make sure that I'm doing that. So y'all can do the same thing. Live your best life. All right. 2023 is our best year yet. All right. Okay, so yesterday, just to recap, we talked about basically making sure that our profile is set up so that we can get out here and get approvals. So what it takes, and we learned that it is more than just a credit score, guys. I have had people in the 800s come to me and say, I cannot get approved for anything. And we figured out a lot of the reasons why. And I told that to y'all yesterday. So if you were not here, please make sure you take the time and go check that video out because it is still up on all platforms. If you see that I'm doing this, going back and forth, is because I not only be on Facebook, I'm also on LinkedIn. I'm also on YouTube. I'm also on IG. And sometimes I'm on TikTok as well, but not tonight. All right. So that's the reason y'all see me going back and forth, giving everybody attention. Okay. So we talked about that. And then tonight we are building. All right. But before we start building, guys, I have to make sure y'all understand this. Okay. Do not hold me to all this stuff and y'all go and do it and know your profile is not set up correctly and you wondering why you got denied, and y'all come back to me and try to say that it's my fault or anything like that. Okay. I'm saying right now, remember when I said fundable? That means that before you apply for any of these, you probably got a 690 or more. Okay. To make sure that you are getting approved for this. If not, definitely want to make sure that you don't have any collections reporting. Okay. Right now, this is the building phase. So even if you have a child that you are trying to help get their credit established, this is going to help them tonight. Every night we're going up and up and up the ladder. Okay. This is the starting point. So if you're rebuilding or you're just starting off, you definitely want to make sure you are tuned in tonight. All right. And I'm going to try to show some examples of the cards that I do still have while we do this. Okay. That's why I was saying, if you're on IG, you may want to go to YouTube, my YouTube channel, which is Credit Cleanse, credit with a K, cleanse with a K, or you may want to get onto Facebook. Okay. All right. And let's get started. All right. So a lot of y'all are a lot of people that go through credit restoration and they think that it's just magically supposed to go from 300 or 400 all the way to the 700s or 800s, right? And that they're not supposed to do anything. It's just supposed to be whoever they got to do it, all the work. No, credit restoration is a partnership. It requires both me and you, or let me say a company such as Credit Cleanse, and you working together to make it happen. Okay. Hey, Lily. Hey, Dr. Letitia. All right. So, one of the cards that I like to start off with, and let me share my screen. All right. So let me know if y'all are able to see this. Let me know. Let me know. If you're able to see this, go ahead and put a 3 in the chat. 3. Let me know that you are able to see this. And I'm going to be saying the names of everything. So it's okay if you're still just on IG, okay? All right. So the first one that I suggest for anybody that wants to start building their not business credit. I'm sorry, guys. I've been doing that earlier. Their personal credit is cred.ai. And if you're on IG, if you can put that in the chat, cred, that's CRED as in David dot AI. Cred.ai. Let me tell you why I like this card right here. Okay, this is my go-to. So if you have a child, like a 16, 17-year-old, are they 18, a young adulthood, they're starting out. This is one that you want to get them. And the reason being is because your credit score does not matter. All right. This little card right here. Okay, so what they're going to do is when they approve you, they're going to give you a $1,500 limit. Not $1,500 that you're able to use any and everywhere, but that's what they're going to report to Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. Does that not help? So the one thing with the creditors, okay, and lenders out here, if they see that somebody already is giving you a high limit such as this, 1,500, they want to either match it or give you more. Did y'all hear me when I said that? When they see that you have a limit, they want to match it or give you more because they want you to use their product over the product that you already had. So this is a little trick of the tricks of the tricks, okay? Y'all be making up stuff. Forgive me. But one thing I do like about this card is, like I said, you don't have to have a credit score to get approved for this, right? And not only that, so if you are one of those, you don't even really have to use it. You can simply, once you get this card in the mail, put it in your top drawer, put it somewhere safe. You don't even have to use it because it is going to be connected to whatever bank that you connect with this. So when you swipe and spend it, it's actually coming out your bank account. But like I said, you don't have to use this. You can just simply put it in your drawer. Okay. So, for those of you that have maxed out credit cards, this can help you, or you're over 30%, this can help you bring that credit utilization down. And we talked about that. Remember, anything over 30% tanks your score. Well, this right here can help you bring it down because it's 1,500. As well as if you are one of those that's in the rebuilding phase, this is a great card to have, showing that you are responsible. Like I said, they don't know that it's a secured card, meaning like you have to put money behind it. They don't know that. They just see that it is a credit card. A lot of my members have this. Hey. So this is a great card to have. Like I said, I like it for the building. I'm gonna stop sharing real quick. Y'all still with me? You don't need to use it anywhere. You can use it wherever you want to because it's a Visa. But remember, it's your bank. The thing is, we are in the building phase. We are trying to 10x our credit limits. So that don't mean just take this and just go run it up or whatever, or try to, you know what I'm saying, swipe anywhere. This has a purpose. It's a strategy. If you are trying to get anywhere close to this, anywhere close, or just have enough for a rainy day, then you have to be strategic. And that's what I'm teaching you, how to be strategic so that you can get out here and get to winning. Me and my bestie, one of my besties actually went over it because she was like, do you even know what your credit limit is? And I was like, you know what? I don't know what my overall credit limit is because, you know, some of those are business, some of those are personal. Added them all up, guys. I have 1 million in just credit cards, not lines of credit, none of that, just credit cards. So, all right. This is what it comes in. Y'all see this? I absolutely love this. Look at that. Ew. Ew. Y'all are goofy. Ew. And it says, you're better than your bank. It is an actual metal card. I don't know if y'all can hear this. I think this is heavier than my Amex. It's a metal card and it's Visa. You can use it in. So they went all out to help you build. All right. Got my name on it so y'all can see anything that I'm telling y'all tonight. I have done. Okay. That is the reason also that I have a lot, is because I test out anything that I'm telling y'all. This ain't hearsay, none of that. I tested this stuff out to make sure it is what it is before I put it out there to y'all, because I want to make sure it's helping y'all and not hurting y'all. Now, if you are one of those that do want to actually use this, and instead of using your debit card, you can do so. But remember, it's attached to your bank account, so it will come out of there. And another thing that I do like about it, if you do a lot of online purchases, you can actually go on the site and you can get a temporary type of card. So it's like a virtual card, and you can use that to make purchases, and then it cancels out. So nobody can ever steal your actual number, which I love that too. So if you're one of those that do online shopping or anything like that, it can protect you instead of giving them your actual information. All right, so we got it. We down. We got that. The fact that I'm already on this site, yes. If you get into, if you are part of the Credit Cleanse crew, usually this is a card that we sending out to you if we notice that you have a high utilization or you don't have a credit card at all. Now, let me also say this. I know it's a lot of people on here, I don't want a credit card. Let me tell you this. You will not be in the 700s or 800s without a credit card reporting. All right? That is 165 points. So if you are one of those that you are trying to have great credit or excellent credit, then you have to have a card, okay? We can't be scared of it. We just got to learn how to use it properly so it's helping us, not hurting us. And of course, I'm going to teach y'all that as well. Hey, all right. What's the name of that card? I switched to YouTube and missed it. Cred.ai. And I will put it in there. Now, let me tell y'all something else. I love y'all. Before we even go on, I just want y'all to know I really do love y'all, because normally I send out my little links so I can make sure you know what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all this information. Why not? Okay. But I'm not. I'm not even doing that, sending an affiliate link or anything like that. I just really want to see y'all get out here and get to winning. So if you have a child or a young adult, 18, 17, 18, make sure you get this to add on there so you're helping them build and establish credit early. And if you are in the rebuilding phase, this is a card that you definitely want to get, because if you are like in the 500s right now, 4 3s, even the early 600s, right? You're probably not going to get approved at a lot of places. So we need to make sure that you're taking care of cleansing that credit, but then go and add this, okay? All right, and I put it on there for you. All right, the website, cred.ai, cred.ai, cred.ai. We got that? We ready to move on? Give me a 4 if y'all ready to go to the next. 4. And if you haven't already, please make sure you tag another boss. Please make sure you share this. Y'all don't keep this information for yourself. 2023, we helping each other win, okay? In real life. We're not faking the funk and all this other stuff on social media. We doing it in real life. So if you have not already, please make sure tag somebody or share this in a group, share this somewhere, share this on your page, whatever it takes. Get the people in here so we can all level up and get to winning in 2023. Y'all gonna get tired of me saying that. Thank you, Christine. All right, y'all got the 4 is going on. So the next card. Do I want to start with? Yeah, I'll start with it. Okay. I'll share my screen again. Y'all able to see my screen? All right. Capital One. All right. So I always have my members start off with Capital One pre-approval. You can simply type that in the search key, like for Google, and it will pull up Capital One pre-approval. And the reason I do this is because not all the time you need to start with a secured card. And a secured credit card is any type of card like that you have to put money to back it. So if you want your spending limit to be $200, you would have to put $200 so that you would have a credit card with that amount. You would be using your own money, basically. Okay. Unsecured is when they just give you a limit. Just to clear that up. All right. So do the pre-approval and see what it comes up with. Of course, if you have negatives, a lot of negatives, you've been late in the past 12 months, they probably are going to pull up this card right here. Let me see if it shows. This one right here. No. Just tell me the important stuff about this card. Don't even worry about your interest rate. Remember, we are going to be using it in a way that we ain't even got to worry about that, okay? And I'll teach y'all that in a minute. But right now, I just want to share the cards with y'all, okay? The reason I do like this card is the platinum secured, Capital One platinum secured. So there's no annual fee, right? That's a great thing, not to be charged for this card like that every year just for having it. Another thing that I do like about it, and I might have to just go on there. Hold on real quick, guys. Y'all know I gotta make sure y'all really understand. Capital One, get me on here. All right. Let's try this again. For building credit. All right. So with the Capital One, remember I told you a lot of people be telling y'all to get these cards and go ahead and put your little $200, $500 on there and start off. Well, the reason I like Capital One is because if you haven't messed up a relationship with them, depending on where you are in your credit journey, the security deposit can be $49 or $99 or the full $200. So your starting off limit is going to be $200, okay, at minimum. But instead of having to put the whole $200 down, you could possibly only have to put $49 or $99. Now, another thing that I do like about this card is because you can get refundable deposits. So if you are using your card responsibly for anywhere from 7 to 12 months, they could possibly give you that credit, that money that you put on there back, and increase your credit limit. Do y'all see where it says automatic credit line reviews? So as little as 6 months. So I said anywhere from 6 months to 12 months. So what they'll do is, as long as you being responsible, they will actually give that back to you, increase your credit limit, and you can get out here and do the dang thing. So that's what I like about it. Any card that I suggest that's a secured card, it usually graduates, except for the Cred.ai. But I like it because it gives you a great limit. It reports a great limit. All right. No hidden fees, no replacement card fees. I like that. No authorized user fees. So even though this is a secured card, if you got 2 kids, you can put them both on the same card. There you go. And let me see. Like I said, you might have to put 200, or you might possibly only have to do 49 or 99. I believe when I started, and guys, when I started my credit journey, so I was one of those. I got out of school. My score was at a 730 something. And not knowing that if you cut up all your cards because you don't want to spend them and they end up closing those cards out, it tanks your score. So my score had dropped to the 490s. Y'all ain't lying. Then life happened. Ended up getting pregnant, couldn't work, all this other stuff. Yes. So my credit was trash. And even then, but I never had Capital One. So I was able to get in with only having to pay $49, even with trash credit. So when I tell you, baby, they work with you. They work with you. Now, another thing that I do like about this, let me see if it shows on here, is that even as a secured card, you still can earn rewards for it. Y'all see this? So you can earn cash back even by this being a secured card. So that's what I love about it. So what you would do is we'll go to it at the end, okay? So y'all still with me? Whew, it's a lot. Trash. I'm not selling those stores. Yeah, my credit was there before, and more than once. Okay. So if you're talking about somebody that ain't never been there or somebody that can relate to what anybody got going on, it's gonna be me. Okay. And I'm in like I said, high, low 490s, went back up, went back to like, I think it was like 500, no, 490s again. It was 490s again. And now, okay. So I have been there. And the reason is because I didn't understand credit. So when you don't understand, that's what happens. You know? Yes. If you are on IG, you're not going to be able to see when I share my screen. You have to get over to YouTube, my YouTube channel, Credit Cleanse, or on Facebook, Credit Cleanse page to be able to see the screen that I'm sharing. Alrighty. So that is this card. I think it looks way better than this now. Like I said, this is, y'all can see how old it is. Capital One Platinum. Y'all see that? Okay. All right. So that's that card. Y'all still with me? All right. Y'all ready for the next one? What number we on? 5. 5. Let me know that y'all are ready for the next one. 5. Now, to have a balanced profile, you need to have at minimum 2 credit cards when rebuilding. Okay. So I told y'all the one that everybody should be getting, which is Cred.ai. If you have like if you are just starting off, you having to rebuild your credit because it's bad right now, it's challenged, or you have a child that you want to establish credit history with them, that's a great card to have. You must have a bank account though. Let me say that for the Cred.ai. Capital One Platinum Secured is another card because anywhere from 6 months to 12 months, they will be doing reviews and see if you are eligible to have that credit limit increase, as well as getting your deposit back. So that's another card that I love. Okay. The next card that I like is going to be, actually, it's not even the next card. This one actually is above Capital One for me. Okay. And this is Discover. Discover it. Discover. All right. So with Discover, do the same thing. Do the Discover pre-approval. All right. Google it. Put it in there. Go to Discover pre-approval. Put in your little information. Okay. So for those of you that, let me backtrack because I forget not everybody understands the ins and out of credit. Okay. So sometimes even y'all can ask questions if y'all are stumped somewhere, because I do this on the daily and sometimes I don't mean to, but I do forget to kind of like bring it down. So I'm saying do the pre-approvals because this is a way to check to see if you are likely like to get a card before getting a hard pull on your credit profile. Does that make sense? So this way they just do a soft pull. It doesn't affect your credit and they're able to see what's the likeliness that you will be able to get approved for one of their products. All right. So Discover, do the pre-approval as well. And I will share my screen again because I really like this bad boy, but I want to make sure I'm giving y'all all the odds and ends on that one. All right. Okay. So with the Discover, most likely the card that you could get, and I like this because it's designed, even they have cards that's designed for if you are in college. So if you got a college age kid, guys, this is a perfect starter card for them. Okay. The student cash back, and you can always do cash back or reward points. I love reward points over cash back. All right. But one of the cards that you can simply start with is the secured credit card. So if you don't get approved for anything, go with the secured credit card. Now, the thing about this one, do y'all are like for y'all that's seeing the screen, look what it's saying. You get to earn 2% cash back at gas stations and restaurants on up to $1,000 purchases in each quarter. Okay. Then after that, so once you reach up to the $1,000, right? Then you'll earn an unlimited 1% cash back on all other purchases automatically. So remember when I was saying you can make money by simply being an adult, paying your bills? This is one of those. Go and pay, let's say you paid your phone bill, right? Well, just because you paid your phone bill with your secured credit card, your Discover It card, right? You would earn 1% cash back. May not seem much to you, but all the bills people have these days, that adds up really, really quick. Then let's go on even more. It's unlimited cash back match only from Discover. So Discover will automatically match all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year. What? This is a win in my book. This is a win. And of course, this is a secure card, so you would have to put at least at minimum $200. But let's learn more. All right. So you can get your security deposit back. How do you do that? After 7 months, we begin an automatic monthly account review to see if you qualify to upgrade to an unsecured credit card, meaning they're going to give you a limit and they will give your deposit back to you. So whatever you put on that card, they're going to give it back to you. Guys, this is a win, win, win. So a secure card that is giving you money back. Then they matching it. On top of that, at 7 months. And I'm going to say 7 months because if you're doing what I'm saying to do at the end of this, and at 7 months, they're going to be giving you your deposit back and increasing your limit to a very high limit. Okay? Are we not winning? And this is just starting off. We ain't even got to the good stuff. This just starting off. If I'm question real quick, let me stop sharing. If I'm currently disputing things on my credit, is it okay to try to get approved for the ones you're mentioning? You are with Credit Cleanse, Miss Christine. We will actually tell you when to get any of these cards that we're mentioning, if not a different one, okay? Because there's tons of cards. So we base it after your actual profile, okay? So if you're in Credit Cleanse, we're looking at your profile. We're seeing what type of lifestyle, because really, y'all don't understand, but that credit tells a story. Okay, so we kind of know what y'all got going on and what cards would fit your lifestyle, and we'll base it off of that. If anything, get the cred.ai though, Christine. All right, so that is Discover. Hey, Garrett. All right, hit my. When you get a chance, need this car loan off my. All right, Mr. Pablo, let me tell you a little something about little Kyra right here. She a whole CEO out here in these credit streets that has over 700 active members, okay? So I tend to forget, okay? So one of the things, if you are interested in starting in Credit Cleanse or you want to schedule a free credit review, all you have to do, click the link in the bio. If you're on Facebook, plenty of links everywhere. Go to my website and you can also schedule a free credit review. That way that you can get on the schedule, and then a team member or myself will actually get on the call with you, see what the goal is that you're trying to accomplish, and make sure we have something suitable and if we're made for each other. Okay. So I'm going to tell you that now. All right. Yes, Lily. So Lily asked, do y'all help some of y'all clients who have a tough time staying active? Yes, we do. But one of the things is we can only lead the way. The rest is on you. So yes, we will definitely try our best to keep you notified. Y'all, a lot of y'all tend to get notifications from us a lot. And that y'all like, oh, I'm tired. I'm sick of credit cleanse. They always telling me bring my utilization down or do this, this, and this. That's because we want you in and out the program as quickly as possible. We don't want to keep you. We want you in and out and being great. All right. But at the end of the day, it's up to what? Up to you, up to whoever to make sure that they're doing what they need to do so they can get out here and get to winning. So yes, we will try our best. All right. So what number are we on? Y'all, I got a lot of energy. This is what these, I'm not on no energy drink, nothing, okay? This is just my natural high. All right, so I think we on 6. So 66666. Put them 6 in the chat. Put the 6 in the chat. 666. Of course, if you are on IG, please make sure that you get on Facebook or YouTube or even LinkedIn if you would like to see me on the screen shares, okay? And normally I would show y'all the Discover, but I gotta find that one. I don't think I have Discover anymore, but it's a great starter card, okay? Don't get me wrong. It's a great starter. 66666. All right. So moving on. The next card that I actually like is, let me share my screen again. All right. So the Navy Federal, and I'm going to share a little bit more than just them, but starting off, Navy Federal in rewards secured credit card. They also have a app where you can do a pre-qualified. But if you know that you have collections, charge off, late payments, and all that, start with the secured card. And the reason I'm saying start with the secured card is because you're getting your foot in the door. You're also forming a relationship with these banks, okay? That is very important. Trust me, relationships are everything. This is how you're going to be able to 10x those credit limits, okay? One thing I do, now this card right here, if you are able to get into Navy Federal, now here's how you get into Navy Federal, guys. You have to be affiliated with the military, any branch, all right? So that means either a spouse, you are the person that was in the military, okay? Or you have a spouse, or you have a roommate, or you have a immediate family member, grandpa, grandma, aunt, uncle, your child, husband, immediate family, okay? All of that. That's how you would be able to get into Navy Federal. If you are able to get into them and get this secured card. Now, this right here, let me tell you why I like this card. And remember, I'm not even worried about rates right now, okay? So this, even as a secured card, you put as little as $200 down. The thing is, you're going to be getting 1 times the points per dollar spent. So just for being an adult, and all you have to do is use this card to pay bills and then pay it back off, you're going to be 1 times the point for every dollar spent. No annual fees, no balance transfer fees, no foreign transaction fees, no cash advance fees. Okay. Now, this one right here is a little bit different from the others. Remember, Capital One is anywhere from 6 months to 12 months. Discover 7 months to 12 months to get your deposit back and to get a higher credit limit. Well, this one right here, it's a little bit different. So one, this card right here includes rental car coverage. So for those of you that go out of town and happen to get rental cards and stuff, this already has your car coverage, so you don't need to opt in to have that extra because your card already provides that. Say what? Your points can be redeemed for cash, statement credits, gift cards, and merchandise. They have their own little store and you can shop, and the points, they add up, okay? And this is why I like points, is because they usually be worth more than the cash. So let's go. Okay, so also with this card, after just 3 months, did y'all hear me? 3 months. So let's say you put your little deposit on there, the $200. That's the minimum. Just put the minimum, okay? After 3 months, you could be eligible for an upgrade that provides you additional credit without an additional security deposit. Say what? Carl, did you just say 3 months? I sure did. So 3 months, you could get a credit limit increase. Then at 6 months, they'll review your account again as a whole. And you can actually have it where the security deposit is given back to you. And then you're upgraded to the credit card, unsecured credit card at that, which is the cash rewards card. So they'll upgrade you to their unsecured card. It's a green card. Get your deposit back and get an even higher increase. I'm done. If y'all ain't winning after this, y'all didn't want to win, okay? For 2023. That's it. That's done. All right. So y'all got those cards. Y'all out here doing it. So now, Carol, okay, you told us the cards. Now what we supposed to do? Those are your beginning, okay? The goal is we don't want to stay there. So you need to get 2. And again, remember, I'm saying this is if you do not have any collections, charge-offs, late payments, or any of that jazz going on, to make sure that you get approved for this, okay? If you know that you need to cleanse that credit, then that's what we need to do, is cleanse that credit in order for you to take it to the next level that we'll be talking about tomorrow. This one you can do even at the rebuilding stage. If you messed up a relationship with Capital One already, don't go apply for a Capital One, okay? If you know you messed up a relationship with Navy Federal already, don't go try to get their Navy Federal card. Anyone that you messed up with already, you don't want to add them, okay? Now, before I even tell y'all how to leverage it, we got to talk about these no-no cards real quick. Y'all ready? If y'all want to be transparent, y'all can put, what we on? 7. Oh, that's my lucky number. 7. So if I name off any of these and you have them, just put a 7. All right. One of the cards Indigo. Y'all put sevens already. How y'all know y'all got? I haven't named the no cards yet. You know you got them. Do you have Indigo? And I'm gonna tell you why I consider these no cards. Indigo, Horizon, First Premier, Chime, Open Sky, Credit One. Let me say those again. Credit One, Indigo, Horizon, First Premier, Chime. Do y'all got any of those that I just named? Thank y'all for y'all transparency. Credit One is a big one. I be seeing that on a lot of people's stuff. They good because and the reason I see a lot of people with Credit One is because y'all be going through them pre-approvals on Credit Karma, or y'all be on the Experian app, and that's one of the offers. They good at marketing. I give it to them. All right. Now, the reason I do not like any of these, and y'all are not going to hear this come from a lot of credit experts out here, but you're going to hear it from me. So, one, they have hidden fees. If your limit is less than $5,000, you should not have an annual fee. So why are they charging you an annual fee? On top of that, a lot of those cards, especially Credit One, you have a monthly fee. Why are they charging you a monthly fee? Your limit is less than $5,000. Those cards that I named, none of them did I say had an annual fee, did I? Or a monthly fee. If they're supposed to be helping you build credit, why are they taking more money out your pocket? And those fees are there regardless if you're using the card or you're not using a card. That is the reason why a lot of people out here, it's like, I'd rather use my cash. I don't want to use a credit. What's the point in using credit? It's because y'all are getting charged outrageous fees when you shouldn't be. And they're not rewarding you. I even looked at the little rewards that Credit One tried to stick on there. Them is not rewards. All right. Another thing is they are targeted for people with challenge credit. They are called subprime credit cards. This is the part that people don't like to tell you because, like I said, I study in and out when it comes to credit. I'm still educating myself on the daily because credit is always changing. But what I did ask one of the CEOs of a lot of major banks, what happens when you see that a person has any of those no cards that I just named on there? Let me tell you what they said. Either you automatically get denied for so many years, okay, or until it ages to a certain point, or they give you a lower limit than what you would have received if you didn't have that on there. Did y'all just hear me? So let's say you would have possibly got 10,000. By them seeing that on there, and if it hasn't aged to a certain point, they might start you off at 1,000, 2,000. Say what? Yeah, this is the part people ain't telling y'all. All right, so no, do not go close them cards just because I said you got them on there. It's a method to getting those off of there, okay? One of my members actually posted think it was last year on there. She was like, getting rid of these cards, get to chop them up. But she had replaced them with great cards. Okay, because remember, you just chop them bad boys up, it can tank your score. So don't just do that. But if you have any of those, please beware. The reason I do not like Chime, go pull y'all's credit report for anybody that has that Chime Builder card. It doesn't have a limit on there. How's it helping you build? What is it helping you build? There's no utilization that's on there. And sometimes it's not even doing the payment history. You'll have a month here that it reports and then it don't report for 2 to 3 months. What is helping you build? Be careful with those type of cards. $8 fee. Yes, $8 fees every month. I was just All right. So I'm past that point. Y'all ready to learn how we finna level up? Right. How long does the credit report show that you had these cards? I'm not too sure what you're asking. They show your entire history, if that's what you're asking. So whenever you got the card it'll show your entire history. If you close it, the history stops right then and there. But the thing about it, if you close that card and you don't have the right type of cards to counteract that card, it's going to tank your score. So that's something, never close a credit card until you actually speak to somebody that knows credit. They need to take a look at your profile and actually see, okay, is this going to hurt you or you going to be okay before you close it. Remember, I was in the 730s once upon a time, and when my score tanked and I went to the 490s, the reason being is because I cut up my credit cards thinking I was doing something smart. And when they closed out them accounts, now I don't have 165 points in that category. I also didn't have anything helping my payment history, so it plummeted my score. All right, so I will come back to the other questions. So how do we, Kyra, you telling us to get these cards, then what? You are going to simply pay a bill with it. All right? We are going to get as close to, not really maxing it out, but we want to use every penny that we got on those cards, okay? Except for the credit.ai, you ain't got to do that. But Capital One Discover, the N rewards, we need to do this. Pay a bill with it, right? After you pay your bill with it, you're going to take the cash you already had to pay that bill and pay that credit card off. We're not leaving nothing on here. We're using it, paying it off. Using it, paying it off. And you want to actually use the card. The reason we are doing this, if you have the N rewards in 3 months, they're going to increase you possibly $600 to $900 to $1,000. Then in the 6 months, they're going to look at it again and they're going to be like, oh, this person using this card a lot, but she paying it off. Let's give her some more. So now when they give you an unsecured limit, you could possibly get $1,500. But since you got that $1,500 reporting already, and remember, I said creditors and lenders always want you to use their product over the other person or other company. Let's give them $2,000. Let's give them $3,000. Let's give them $3,500. Y'all asking how I'm able to increase my limits and how my members are able to get high limits. I'm telling y'all. You don't listen, this is on you. 2 dates that I need y'all to learn: your statement ending date and your due date. Your due date, you need to make sure that you are paying it by so that you don't get interest. Did y'all hear me? So you don't get interest. Remember when I said we ain't even worried about the little interest rate? We're never going to have it because we're going to be making sure we pay it off by the due date. That statement ending date, that's the date that it reports to the credit reporting agencies: Experian, Equifax, TransUnion. The statement ending date, for those of you that's like, what are you talking about? When you get your bill, or even if you got paperless bill, you go on there, it usually says like March 23rd to April 22nd, right? The ending, that 22nd, that means that every month on the 22nd, it will be reporting to the credit reporting agencies. Normally, that is 3 to 5 days after your due date. We're going to use them strategically. Miss Get Petals. All right. So 2 dates to know: your due date. So anybody ever been in a situation where you paid your card off, right? And then let's say you like, wait a minute, it reported to the credit reporting agencies that I maxed out this card. That is not right. I paid the entire card off for the due date. Remember I said 3 to 5 days later? So what ends up happening is some people, they pay it off, but you go back to swiping the next day. So now what happens is the actual date, which is 3 to 5 days later from the due date, when it reports the high balance. So you have to know this to make sure you're not putting yourself in a bad position. We want to pay it off all by the due date. And we don't want to have any more than 30%. If you really want to be good, no more than 10% of your credit limit reporting by the statement ending date. Okay? Y'all got that? Immediately, or do we have to wait a week or more? No. So let's say you paid your electric today, and once it reports on your credit report, I usually wait like a day or two and go pay that bad boy off. One, that's not giving you a chance to use that money for other things. I have been there, guys. Y'all know stuff be to be like, well, I do got this extra. It's not extra. You need to go pay that bill. That was your bill money. Okay. We are using our credit cards the right way to get to winning. All right. So we are going to do that. That are your bills on them credit cards. Pay them off. So you can get those credit limit increases. Swipe, pay off. Swipe, pay off. Know when your due date is so you don't get any interest, and know when your statement ending date to make sure it's reporting less than 30%. All right. I know this was a lot. This was a lot. Hope y'all are still with me. Please, any questions y'all have, ask away. Yes, if you don't use your credit card, especially now, I have seen where as early as 3 months of not using it, they will close them out. So anywhere from 3 to 6 months of not a card not being used, they will close it. And you don't want that to happen. Pay it off right away. And the reason I'm saying to do this in the beginning, guys, we have to learn to discipline ourselves. Remember, I know a lot of us are breaking habits, bad habits. We are used to using our credit card as extra money, and it's not extra money. Okay? Because you got to pay it back. So we got to learn to use it strategically. So that's why I say when you pay a bill, make sure either the next day or the next day after that, you go and pay that credit card off with that money that you was going to use to pay the bill. Just for doing that, remember all the cards I said had reward points. Now you're going to be making money on the back end. So just for being an adult, you're making money. You paid your $300, or I'm going to just say $200 electric bill, earned money on the back end. You earned $20, you earned $40. So in actuality, you didn't really pay $200, okay? Because you got some of it back. Now you can take those points or that cash back. That's what you can either use to splurge, okay? Treat yourself. Or you can let it add up so that you're able to do something even bigger. Everybody wonders how I'm able to take like vacations for the free 99. If I want to get car rentals, I just had a car rental. And the only reason I got it is because I had 14 days that I was about to lose, 14 free days. I went and got it. Trips, go to the airport. Y'all, it is really nice going to the airport, even when it's hectic, and not have to be out in the general population area. Not have to go through the TSA check. Get to go into a whole different lounge. Get your little wine, get your little, appetizers, your little warm blanket. Get your tickets bumped up for the free 99 to business class, or if it's on the personal side, first class. Get the recline back. It's nice. And you get to do all of that, and you didn't have to change anything. You didn't have to make more money to do this, because you're going to have the right type of cars that have those benefits behind it. That's what I want y'all to learn. So y'all be seeing these people doing all this stuff, and y'all like, dang, they must really be out here working hard, balling, and all this stuff. No, you could be doing the same thing you doing and get to enjoy all of that. Y'all have travel agents. Your card could be your travel agency. Now you eliminated that. American Express, it was a question. What card offers those perks? Once you get into these premium, the back, I call them my bougie cards. Hold on. Here's one. And it's a metal card, see? Here's another. Metal card. These are the ones that have those, and that's where I want y'all to be, okay? So I think that is enough for tonight. Amex, yes, the platinum and the gold. Those are the ones with those type of perks. And if it's on Chase, it's the Sapphire, Reserve, and Preferred. But I'm going to get y'all there. All right. Any questions from me over what we went over tonight? Any questions whatsoever? So don't wait for the due date before you pay it off. No, just go ahead and pay it off. What you are I'm glad she said that real quick. So why the reason that you're doing this is also you're showing the creditors that you don't have a high enough limit, but that you're also responsible. Okay. So every time you swipe that card, they're making money. Okay. And the merchant accounts, the processors, so like, you know how we use Stripe, we use Square, stuff like that, they make money as well. So they want you to swipe. So everybody's making money. And you get to make money when you have the right type of cards on the back end. So it's a win-win-win. All right. So when they see, oh man, this person responsible, they can handle this, but they keep on paying it off really quick. We got to give them some more. So that's why when it's time for you to get a review or anything, they'll be like, you know what, let's increase you this amount. I have had a member go from having a $200 limit to $5,000, then from $5,000 to $16,000. From $16,000, it jumped up to $36,000. My limits, they climb. Okay. So this ain't something I'm just telling y'all, that this is something I do for my members that go through the funding. So yes, use it. Form those relationships. And it's one other card I'll share tomorrow because I didn't share it with y'all tonight. But those are the ones I wanted to start off with. Now, remember, I said you need to make sure you cleanse that credit. So if you haven't done so, you need to make sure that you begin some type of credit restoration so that you can make sure that you're able to keep up with me, are able to take notes and be able to use that before the end of the year. 2023 is our best year yet, period. And I'm just going through making sure I answered all of y'all questions. If any questions, guys, please ask away while you got me. What are your thoughts on self? I do not care for self. Self is also considered to me a subprime. Some people like self. I do not care for it. It's too many products. Let me tell you this. Self doesn't graduate. Self is not linked to a major bank. Relationships is what's going to get you in the door. Once you have a great relationship, when it comes to Visa, any of Visa products, they're going to be like, oh, I know this person. Let's give them this. Same with MasterCard. Same with Discover. Same with American Express. Okay. And then also banks and credit unions. When you have a great relationship with them, it's more things that you're able to get. Self, where you going? You have to be intentional. To me, some people like it. I'm a person, I don't care for it. That's just me. Any other questions? I have a lot of cards, but how do you use all of them? Mine keep getting closed and limits decrease. So what I do is I actually have a spreadsheet. Let me see if I have. It's way over there. Okay. So I actually have like a spreadsheet, a Google spreadsheet, and then I have one that's on physical paper. I rotate. So let's say for 2 months, I'm using this, and this. Next 2 months, I'm switching over and using this. Some bills I do keep on one card, and I don't take it off of there because I have tried it. Guys, let me tell y'all. Oh, Lord. This is real embarrassing, but I'm about to tell y'all. So I had my family over here, and your girl, her lights just went off. And my family was like, is there something you want to tell us? Are you going through some things? Do we need to help you? And I had took my stuff off of auto pay and forgot to pay it all together for a couple of months. And I was like, this is real embarrassing, right? So then I took all my bills off auto pay at this point because I said I could do it on my own. I don't need right after call, take the time, lights get back on, the water. My family was like, are you sure you okay? And so, yeah. So that's why now I have it on paper and I have it in the computer. Make sure. And I'm not taking it off of auto pay no more because that's just embarrassing. Straight embarrassing. But that's how I keep up with them. Rotate. I have one card that, of course, I have a business, so I have a gas card and stuff like that. But when it's my personal use, I have a card that I designate for gas. So once you start having a lot of credit cards and stuff like that, if that's something that you want, you have to make sure that you put them for certain things so you don't forget. Uh, Definitely check out the replay, Rayanne, because it's a lot. So you definitely want to check out the replay before I take it off altogether. Because I'm not going to keep it up that long. Y'all, I have a lot of people that's some straight haters and yada yada that be on my page, and then they be sharing this sauce with y'all, and y'all be thinking it's coming from them and it really coming from me. Let's not talk about it. What do you think about the Verizon Business MasterCard? Uh, I haven't had time to really check it out, DT. I'm one of those people. I like the cards not just limited to a store. Like I know the last time I looked at it, the rewards was for in-store purchases and stuff like that. So I like cards that I can use any and everywhere. Like as far as even the rewards, any and everywhere. So I'll check it out again, but I don't know too much on it. I just know it was a reason I didn't even try it out because I have Verizon. If you have a tarnished relationship, should you change banks? What do you mean? Uh, if that bank is really good with products or services, mend that relationship. It's worth it. Yes, Nicole. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going on here, not showing y'all what it is. Yeah, we ready for you. Uh, any other questions? I have NFCU. Yeah, mend that relationship if it's able to be mended. Okay. If not, I'm gonna tell y'all this. Y'all be thinking about Navy Federal, guys. There's so many credit unions out here that they are not naming that give you even higher limits than Navy Federal. One of those that I meant to say today was Digital Credit Union. They give you higher limits than Navy Federal. So if it's a relationship and you owe like let's say 40,000 or something like that, check out some other credit unions, but definitely go back and see if you can mend that relationship somehow in some way. Yes. All right, guys. I don't see any other questions on here, so I will let y'all go. We stayed on here what, an hour and 30 minutes? Y'all tired? I'm tired. We got to go. Recommend type of revolving credit to replace card note. All right, so I'll get into that one because that's going to be a little bit later. because the revolving credit, we haven't got there right now. We just building. So we'll get back to that. All right. So again, I am your girl, Kyra. Wait a minute. If y'all found this saucy, give the girl some stars or give me some hearts. Show your girl some love. Let the people know that it was saucy tonight. Hold on. I just forgot all about that. Shoot me some stars. Give me some hearts. Something. Was this information useful? All right, so remember, tonight we build. This is for even if you have challenge credit or no credit, you have a child that you're trying to establish credit with. All of this was helpful for them. Tomorrow, we getting past that. We're not building no more. This is what happens after your credit is going to be at least at a 690. Thank you, boo. Thank you. Thank y'all. And we're going to go from there. It's time to get them credit limit increases. We're trying to get what? I want to help y'all get at least 25K. That's reasonable. We can do it. 25,000. We can do it. Again, if you need to cleanse that credit, book a consultation. And guys, I have not even changed the promo that I did. So if you need services and you want to do the buy now, pay later option. So if you got Klarna, if you got Afterpay, or you need in-house financing, right now you can still get it for $697. I will actually be taking that off at midnight because it was supposed to been over. It ended on the 1st, but I've been busy, forgot to do it. So y'all got a free night of getting in the program if you want to. But yeah, then it's going back to $1,500. So if you're trying to get in, $697, and you can also use Klarna or Afterpay. Get in. Let's cleanse that credit. Let's get to winning in these credit streets. Again, I'm your girl, Kyra, the CEO of Credit Cleanse, an award-winning credit counseling service out here in the credit streets. And y'all know we got to hear my song one more again before we get out.
Credit Cleanse. Change your life and build your credit up. Credit Cleanse. Time to live your life the way that you really want. Credit Cleanse. There ain't nothing you can't do. Make it happen. We got a passion on seeing all your dreams come true. Hey, people said that she wouldn't. On a business, nah, she couldn't. Entrepreneur, doing it all. And still a mother, she really a boss. Thankful to God, they cannot stop the blessings. She really knows what her worth is. Building up generational wealth. Breaking all generational curses.
I'm loving it. All right. Good night. Good night. See y'all tomorrow. Same time. Later. Mwah.